Board meeting at 7:31 PM. Do the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Madam Clerk, you please call the roll.
Trustee Berg. Here. Trustee Brady.
Here.
Trustee Brennan.
Here.
Trustee Galante. Here. Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Present.
Trustee Mueller.
Here.
And President Vandenberg is absent.
Is he still calling in, Dave, or no?
My understanding is no, right?
He's not, no.
Not calling in? Okay. Item 1, I'd like to ask for a motion to consider approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Bill. Properly moved and seconded. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Item number 2, I'd like to ask for a motion to consider the approval of the special village board meeting held on July 2nd, 2019.
So moved.
Second.
Second. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Bill. Properly moved and second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Item number 3, I'd like to ask for a motion to consider a swearing-in ceremony for police officers John Sutko, Sarah Jesperse, and Mizelle McHenry.
Second.
Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. Trustee Brennan.
Thank you, Trustee Glatz. The aforementioned police officers were recently appointed by the Civil Service Commission. John Sutko earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice from Lewis University. He has 2 years of experience as a certified police officer in Palos Park and Indian Head Park and the Seneca Police Departments, and was a former community service officer in Palos Heights. Sarah Jesperse earned a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and Spanish from Trinity Christian College. She has nearly 5 years of experience as a certified police officer in Burbank and Evergreen Park Police Departments, and has experience as an operator with the South Suburban Emergency Response Team, SWAT team. Mizelle McHenry earned a bachelor's degree in business from Valparaiso University. He has 7 years of experience as a certified police officer in Orland Park and Schaumburg Police Departments and the University of Chicago Public Safety. He is a resident of Tinley Park. Clerk Therian to swear in Officer John Sutko, Officer Sarah Jesperse, and Officer Mizelle McHenry.
I'd like to invite the officers to come forward, please.
Yes, beautiful.
Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. The Constitution of the State of Illinois. The ordinances of the Village of Tinley Park. And that I will faithfully discharge. The duties of police officer. According to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations. Sorry, my hands.
Before I begin, all 3 officers are really doing well, and I got calls from every one of their chiefs when we borrowed them for the next 20, 25 years. So they've done a great job already. So raise your right hand. On my honor,
On my honor,
I will never betray my badge,
I will never betray my badge,
my integrity,
my integrity,
my character,
my character,
or the public trust.
or the public trust.
I will always have the courage
I will always have the courage
to hold myself and others
to hold myself and others
accountable for our actions.
accountable for our actions.
I will always uphold the Constitution,
I will always uphold the Constitution,
my community,
my community,
and the agency I serve.
and the agency I serve.
Congratulations. You don't have to say anything. You want to-
So the only thing I was gonna say is just being the police and police departments, it's very, very clear how much better the environment is here and how good of the police department is, to work for, so I'm very excited to be here.
Oh, who do you want to bring up?
I'm Daniel. You too, I'm Daniel.
Want me to take it? Do you want to get in there?
I'll take one of them first.
Okay.
Father's Day shirt.
I take one. There you go. I'll check on this one. There you go. That's it.
Give those up. On my honor,
On my honor,
I will never betray my badge,
I will never betray my badge,
my integrity,
my integrity,
my character,
my character,
or the public trust.
or the public trust.
I will always have the courage to hold myself
I always have the courage to hold myself
and others
and others
accountable for our actions.
accountable for our actions.
I will always uphold the Constitution,
I will always uphold the Constitution,
my community,
my community,
and the agency I serve.
and the agency I serve.
Congratulations.
I don't have much to say. I work for a couple other agencies myself, so I just want to say that I have the feeling that I got it right this time, and I'm excited to be here and serve the community. Allison, Mike, Mom.
Chief, did you tell them our officers are very talkative?
Army?
Our officers are
Thank you.
very talkative.
Oh, you know, I may need to press the button. Sure, I can take it for you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoops, I had some crazy thing going on there. Want me to take one there so follow you? There we go. Got it, one more. There we go, got it, thank you.
On my honor,
On my honor,
I will never betray my badge,
I will never betray my badge,
my integrity,
my
character,
my character,
or the public trust.
for the public trust.
I will always have the courage
I will always have the courage
to hold myself and others
to hold myself and others
accountable for our actions.
accountable for our actions.
I will always uphold the Constitution,
I will always uphold the Constitution,
my community,
my community,
and the agency I serve.
and the agency I serve. I want to say thank you to the village for putting this all together. Since we got here with our admin week, everything's been nothing but welcoming. It's been a great time, and it's been that transition from everyone at Village Hall welcoming us into the village, transitioned right into the police department the same way. So we're happy to be here and we're looking forward to a long career here, hopefully.
Sure thing, no problem.
Anna.
bet. Handwriting. Should I take those with you in it, or does it? Oh. I bet. I didn't get this camera yet, 1 second. Got some work to do here. Okay. Thank you. You bet.
Get the grandparents also. Yeah.
By all means. All right, everybody smile. Ready? Okay, hold on. Hold the position. One more. I know, it's a lot of work. All set. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. There they all go.
These not have place.
No.
What'd you say, bro?
Yes, I did. It was me.
Item number 4, I'd like to ask for a motion to consider approval of the following consent agenda items.
So moved.
Second?
A second? Thank you. Properly moved and second. Madam Clerk, could you please read the consent agenda items?
Item A, consider resolution 2019-R-070, authorizing a First Amendment to a 911 communications and emergency management agreement with Mavas. B, consider request from the Crisis Center for South Suburbia to conduct a raffle through August 13th, 2019, with the winner being drawn on that day at Silver Lake Country Club in Orland Park. Item C, consider request from Family Outreach Program to conduct a Tag Day fundraiser on Friday and Saturday, August 2nd and 3rd, 2019, at certain intersections in the village of Tinley Park. Item D, consider request from Misericordia Heart of Mercy to conduct a Tag Day fundraiser on Friday and Saturday, April 24th and 25th, 2020, at certain intersections in the village of Tinley Park. Item E, consider request for block party permit on Saturday, August 10th, 2019, at 16700 to 16800 Oquito Avenue from 2 p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Item F, consider request for a block party permit on Saturday, August 17th, 2019, at 20029 Boyne Drive to 20018 Silverside Drive from 3:30 p.m. to 10 o'clock p.m. Item G, consider request for a block party permit on Saturday, August 10th, 2019, on 180th Street between 6401 180th Street and 18013 65th Avenue from noon to 9:30 p.m.
And lastly, item H, consider payment of outstanding bills in the amount of $1,783,217.02 as listed on the vendor board approval report dated July 3rd and July 12th, 2019.
Thank you, Clerk Therian. Would any of the board members care to remove any of these items? Nope. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 5, Trustee Brady.
I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2019-R-068, approving an extended term agreement, 2 years, amendment number 1 with the MC Squared Energy Services LLC for an electrical aggregation program.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Bill. Go ahead, Bill.
The village's current electrical aggregation contract comes to an end in October. Our consultant, NIMEC, has recommended the village continue the 100% green aggregation program. In this program, MC Squared will remain the supplier and provide all residents in the aggregate with 100% renewable energy at the same cost as Com Edison rate. Based on discussions on the July 9th Administration and Legal Committee, it is recommended the village enter into a 2-year agreement. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 6, Trustee Galante.
I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting Resolution 2019-R-071, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Denler, Inc. for the fiscal year of 2019 to 2021 crack ceiling program for fiscal year 2020.
Do you have a second?
Second?
Thank you. Go ahead, Diane.
Thank you. Denler, Inc. was awarded the multi-year crack ceiling program contract for the fiscal year of 2019. Fiscal year 2020 is the second year of 3 of the maintenance contract. Work for the project includes crack sealing of the various village streets and municipal parking lots at the same unit prices awarded for the first year of the contract and under the same standards as outlined in the plans and specifications. At this time, we would like to recommend that the village award the second year of the contract to the low responsive bidder, Denler, Inc., in the amount of $125,240. Consider awarding the contract to Denler in the amount of $125,240. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9th, 2019. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Diane. Any questions from the board? Madam Clerk, please take the roll.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 7, Trustee Brennan.
Trustee Glatz, I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-072, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and John Byrne's Construction for LED street lighting replacement, Phase 3 project.
So moved.
Second. Thanks, Bill. Go ahead.
Work consists of the removal and replacement of street lighting luminaires within the specified areas as presented in the details of the contract documents. Scope of work includes demolition and removal of existing HID-type fixtures, verification that existing materials are up to current electrical code standards, necessary repairs and replacement of luminaire with specified LED-type fixture. The work also includes related repairs as necessary to complete the work. 5 bids were received as follows. John Byrne's Construction, Olin Park, $335,307. Excel Electric, Inc., $352,259. H&H Electric, Franklin Park, Illinois, it came in at $367,355.80. Utility Dynamics Corp. out of Oswego, $370,294. And Mead Electric out of McCook at $380,485. Consider awarding this contract to John Byrne's Construction of Orland Park, Illinois, in the amount not to exceed $1,307 for the LED street lighting replacement Phase 3 project. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9th, 2019. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Bill. Any questions from the board? Nope. Madam Clerk, you call the roll, please?
Trustee Burke.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 8, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-073, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and F.H. Passion for job order contract to replace Village Council Chambers condensing unit and air conditioner handler.
You have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks, Bill. The Public Works Department is requesting authorization to replace the existing condensing unit and air handler at Village Hall Council Chambers utilizing the job order contracting procurement method. F.H. Passion is awarded general contractor that will perform the work under an existing cooperative contract through the City of Naperville. The existing air handling unit is approximately 30 years old, building and condensing unit approximately 10 years old, and both have experienced several failures in the past years. The existing evaporator coil has several leaks repaired, and the blower section needs a new drive shaft and bearings. The replacement of the handling unit incorporates the condensing unit as well. Also, this unit uses R22 refrigerant, which costs $55 per pound and going up every year. R22 will no longer be manufactured after 2020 due to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency deeming it illegal in the United States because of its harmful effect on the ozone layer. The units have reached their life expectancy and should be updated for overall energy efficiency. Funding is budgeted and available in the approved fiscal year 2020 capital projects budget in the amount of $156,000. Consider awarding the job order contracting contract to Gordon F.H. I'm never going to get this right. Passion, S.N.
There you go.
Nielsen and Associates in the amount of $1,490,839,114. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9, 2019. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Mike. Any questions from the board? John, do we have anything left in the village that requires R22?
Sorry, these are two of the remaining units that we have of the larger capacity. I think we have a couple small remnant, smaller units throughout, but we are slowly replacing them.
Thanks, John. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Burke.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 9, Trustee Galante.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to consider the adoption of resolution number 2019-R-074, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and F.H. Fisher for the job order contract to replace the Village Hall main office area condensing unit and evaporator coil.
Do you have a second?
Second.
Thanks.
Thank you. The Public Works Department is requesting authorization to replace the existing condensing unit and evaporator coil at the Village Hall, utilizing the job order contracting procedure, procurement method. F.H. Fisher is one of the awarding general contractors that will perform the work under the existing cooperative contract through the City of Naperville. The existing condensing unit and evaporator coil are approximately 15 years old and have experienced several failures in the past. The existing train condensing unit has had several leaks repaired along the tube sheet, which has caused a loss of oil and compressor failure. Along this unit uses R22 refrigerant, which costs $55 per pound and is going up every year. R22 will be no longer manufactured after 22 due to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency deemed it illegal in the United States because its harmful effects on the ozone layer. The units have reached their life expectancy and should be updated for overall energy efficiency. Funding is budgeted and available in the approved fiscal year 2020 capital project budget in the amount of $132,000. Consider awarding the JOC contract to Gordon F.H. Fisher, S.N. Nielsen and Associates in the amount of $130,000
$1,833.14. This item was discussed at the Public Works meeting held on July 19th and is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Diane. Any questions?
Just wondering, now that it's been approved, or hopefully be approved, they have plans on when it will be put in?
No, sir, I do not have the schedule with us right now. That normally comes shortly after the contract approval, so.
Okay.
More than likely, it'll be installed before the winter hits. We try to do these types of replacements either in the early spring or late fall, so, having the air conditioner not operating isn't gonna affect our day-to-day operations.
Especially like this week.
Correct.
That's it.
Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Byrne.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 10, Trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-075, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Visu Sewer for Post 7 forced main sewer lining.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Upon completion of a bid process for forced sanitary sewer main sewer lining for Post 7 lift station to Normandy Drive, the following bids were received, as noted in the agenda. The approved fiscal year budget has $1,267,402 available for this project. Consider awarding a contract to Visu Sewer for $1,061,770. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9th, 2019. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Any questions? No? Call the roll, please.
Trustee Burke.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 11, Trustee Galante.
I'd like to consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-076, approving the contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Kreider Enterprises for hydrant painting.
We have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Cindy.
Public Works solicited the work last year through request for qualifications, RFQ, which was awarded to the Kreider Enterprises. The contract was intended to be renewal for 3 one-year contracts, but this verbiage was missed in the issue copy of the RFQ and final contract. The RFQ process was utilized last year due to the specific requirements beyond typical painting scopes and was established due to the history of unsatisfactory work provided from low bidders when using the normal bid process. Previous contracts were also unable to complete the required work within the allotted time frame, and work was completed, and that work was not able to meet village standards. Staff is requesting to extend the previous approved contract in addition, an additional year and continue with the current contractor for the program and waive the bidding process. Kreider Enterprises has done great work in Tinley Park and many other municipalities. They are familiar with the requirements of the village as set, and the paint used on the fire hydrants has exceeded those standards. Kreider's work has already proven to last much longer than the previous contractors. Kreider Enterprises has agreed to keep the original quoted price to paint each fire hydrant the same as the prior contract. The quoted price is $83 per hydrant. Consider awarding the contract to Kreider Enterprises in the amount of $117,130. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9th. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Any questions? John, could we, I know I mentioned it before, but I just want to make sure it's on record. For all these contracts going through Public Works, that we get certified payroll for them before we issue payment?
Yes, sir. I already spoke with the superintendent in charge of the contract and assured me we would forward those over to you for review prior to making the payment.
Okay. In regards to hydrants too, can we see if we could possibly talk to someone for maybe trying to do like a pilot program around downtown for Harmony Square with painting, I don't know, 30, 40 hydrants in regards to having some type of musical theme?
Yes, Public Works is going to be working with the marketing department on trying to establish the criteria for the paint and get some artists out there to look at doing some of those in the
Great.
area.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Kevin. You look comfortable sitting there. Will you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item number 12, trustee Brennan.
I'd like to make a motion, consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-077, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Austin Tyler Construction for water main improvements.
Have a second?
Second.
Thanks, Bill.
The village advertised bids using BHFX, an online bidding database, with bid opening on April 30th, 2019. A total of 10 contractors downloaded the bid packet, with 4 contractors submitting bids for the project. This pool included a large number of contractors who bid village projects on a regular basis. A legal notice was not published in the local newspaper for this project. With the omission of the public notice, we are requesting the competitive bidding process be waived for this project based on the 4 competitive bids received from the large number of contractors who were aware of the project. Consider awarding a contract to Austin Tyler Construction for $726,212.64. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee meeting held on July 9th, 2019. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thanks, Bill. Any questions? You call the roll, please, Madam Clerk?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item 13, trustee Mueller.
I move we consider adopting resolution number 2019-R-078, approving a contract between the Village of Tinley Park and Cordigan Clark Architects for the Public Safety Building Information Technology Room Design.
You have a second?
Second.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Based on a recently released architect RFQ, interviews were conducted May 30th, 2019 to determine the best firm to enter into an agreement with for professional services. There were 6 proposals submitted in response to the RFQ, and 3 firms were interviewed, including Robert Juris and Associates, Pater, and Cordigan Clark Architects. It was determined by the review team that the finalists that best represented our collective needs, able to offer architectural and construction management services, and recommend a fiscally sound solution would be Cordigan Clark. It is recommended that the village approves a professional services contract with Cordigan Clark Architecture for architectural and engineering services at a cost of $48,510 and construction management services at a starting cost of $15,000 plus 3% of the overall construction costs, estimated at $630,000, roughly $18,900. Cordigan Clark's schedule of fees were comparable with the competitors, and a guaranteed maximum price will be established in the near future once scope is finalized and subcontractor bids are received. Please consider awarding a professional service contract with Cordigan Clark for the architectural and engineering services in the amount of $48,510 and construction management services in the initial cost of $15,000 and 3% of the final construction costs as described. This item was discussed at the Public Works Committee held on July 9th, 2019, where it was voted unanimously for approval to Village Board. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Thank you, Mike. Any questions? Nope. I'd like to say thank you to Kevin Workowski and John Urbanski and Assistant Village Manager Pat Carr, Public Safety Director, for pushing this forward. This is something that we've needed to do for years, and glad to see this finally being done. Thanks, guys. Item number, or please call the roll.
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item 14, trustee Brennan.
I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting ordinance 2019-0-038, amending Title 11, Chapter 120 of the Tinley Park Municipal Code entitled Comprehensive Regulation of Tobacco Products.
Have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill. With the approval of the Public Act 101-002, the Tobacco 21 law, became effective on July 1st, 2019. This new law raises the legal age from 18 to 21 to purchase tobacco products. As such, the village will need to amend Section 120-06, prohibited sales of the Tinley Park Municipal Code to reflect the state's new age requirement. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Any questions from the board? Will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item 15, trustee Brennan again.
All right. I'd like to make a motion to consider adopting ordinance 2019-R-039, amending certain portions of Section 3 of the Pay Scales and Fringe Benefits Ordinance for fiscal year ending April 20th, 2019.
Do you have a second?
Second?
Thank you, Mike. Staff drafted a proposed fire pay plan that was reviewed and approved by the Committee of the Whole on April 10th, 2019. However, the decision was made to table implementation only until additional research into funding and plan structure options was conducted. Based on questions raised at the committee at the July 9th, 2019 meeting, the revised pay plan was recommended to move to the village board level for review and approval by the Public Safety Committee. This ordinance is eligible for adoption.
Any questions? Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item 16, trustee Galante.
I'd like to consider, make a motion to consider adopting resolution 2019 R-069, authorizing the renewal of the village health insurance contract with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois.
Do you have a second?
Second?
Thanks, Cindy.
The action would authorize the renewal of the village's health and dental insurance contract with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois for the 2019-2020 plan year, effective October 1st, 2019. After negotiations, the proposal renewal reflects a decrease of 4.5% for medical and 1.7% increase for dental. The village included an estimated 8% increase in the current budget for the insurance renewal. As such, the renewal as presented is favorable to the budget. This item was discussed at the June 24th, 2009 Finance Committee meeting and was recommended for approval. Consider authorizing the renewal of the village health and dental insurance policy with Blue Cross Blue Shield. This resolution is eligible for adoption.
Anyone like to comment? Dave or Brad, or anything you'd like to add to this?
Thank you, trustee Glatz. Yeah, this is, again, very good news. This is really the second year in a row that we've had a decrease. So I think good work certainly by our broker, and I think good work by the staff in terms of our programs. And so obviously, we're very happy to see this.
Thanks, Dave. Madam Clerk, will you please call the roll?
Trustee Berg.
Yes.
Trustee Brady.
Yes.
Trustee Brennan.
Yes.
Trustee Galante.
Yes.
Trustee Mueller.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Glatz.
Yes. Item 17, receive comments from staff. Pat?
Yeah, I'd just like to alert residents toward the end of the week, we're going to be in an excessive heat warning. We're going to be in dangerous temperatures Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so please check on your neighbors, friends, elderly folks. Our cooling centers are the senior center and the police department. So again, just everybody be aware of the oppressive heat that'll be coming toward the end of the week and take the necessary precautions.
I just wanted to quickly mention, I know our community development director is going to talk about it, just congrats and thanks to Pat Hoban. He's moving on to greener pastures, and we wish him the best of luck. So,
One from this side of the table?
Sure. Thank you. Wanted to thank, again, Patrick Hopen for his over 2 years of work with the village. Wish him the best of luck as well. Just a reminder also, this week we have a Plan Commission meeting tonight. We will be discussing a application for a downtown business expansion, some text amendments for banquet use, and a variation case, so.
It's Thursday night, right?
Thursday, what did I say?
Tonight.
Monday.
Got enough meetings tonight.
And I would just like to invite everybody out on Sunday from noon till 7 in downtown Tinley. We're going to be having the block party. We know it's going to be hot. We've got extended shade areas set up. We also have a new layout and a robust entertainment schedule and some new vendors out there. So promises to be a good event.
Anyone else? Chief, you always like to speak. You have anything you want to say? No?
5-0 with the Dirty on Saturday.
Okay, thank you. Receive comments from the board. I would, I'll be short. I'd just like to congratulate Mayor Vandenberg on the birth of his baby girl and his wife Carrie.
I would like to add to what the chief said. It's at 7:15 out at the Raceway, and it's our torch run, and Tinley Park Police has been one of the large go-getters, one of the large contributors. I think last year we came in second place. So we invite everybody to come on out. It's going to be a nice night to be out at the racetrack. So come out and join us, as the chief indicated, on Saturday.
Be a warm one.
It'll be a warm one, yes. Stay hydrated.
Anybody else?
I've got a couple things.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know the mayor's not here, but Dominic's here from the mayor's office. So the last report that we received from the mayor's office was on June 7th for the liquor and gaming. So it's about 5 weeks now. And then after the June 18th board meeting, I know I asked if we were still getting 3 to 4 a week, and the response was yes. So we should have about 15 in the hopper at this point in time. And then I know on the June 18th, it was mentioned that several just came in. We'd get a report that next day. So I don't know if there's a status update that you want to provide.
Dominic, you can go up to the podium.
So thanks for the question. Not quite 15. There's been a few that are still in the pipeline there, and then I was out of office, so coming back in. I'll hopefully give a full account of those 5 weeks and kind of the full number that are there with those. It's less than 15, but there's still definitely some pending in the works. There's been from that 3 to 4 of those weeks. So hopefully get send that out to the board, and then the board can assess if potentially putting those on committee and see where we go with those. So I'll get that to you as soon as possible.
Okay. I think it'll be helpful to get back on track with that.
Sorry, you said, that's okay. By any chance, Dominic, have we figured anything out for checks and balances for when you're not here? We had some businesses that wanted licenses, and Hannah, I don't think, was able to find the stuff for them to do their final contracts.
Yes, definitely. So I've been really grateful for Hannah and Lisa and kind of working through just figuring out for setting up licenses and backups and such. So grateful for them and looking forward to kind of formalizing that process in case of absence.
Okay.
Thank you.
Item number 19, receive comments from the public. I would like to address the board. Mr. Shaw.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm going to make this really brief. Unfortunately, because of scheduling, I haven't been able to make a couple of recent meetings, and so I missed a couple of very important events, and I just wanted to come up and make sure they didn't go by. I wanted to offer congratulations to Kimberly for her promotion to Community Development Director. As well, I don't want to just blow past that, very well deserved. Congratulations. Former clerk and trustee Patrick Gray, I was not able to be here to congratulate him on being chair of the Sister Cities Commission. And then as well, Garrett Gray becoming Plan Commission chairman. I wanted to offer him my congratulations as well. Very well deserved. And then last item, Dave, I noticed, even though when I don't attend, I do watch the meetings, and I noticed a question I asked about a month and a half ago. You came back with a follow-up and you answered it, and I just want to let you know I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So as most of you know, My granddaughter Kira Fitzmaurice, along with her friends Sophia and Colleen Cascato and Emma Mena, held their 7th annual Kira and Friends Lemonade Stand for Charity this year. The charity that Kira picked this year was React for Ryan. It's a charity that provides awareness, counseling, and training for first responders struggling with depression, suicide, addiction, and self-injury. These kids had their most successful lemonade stand this year. They were able to raise and donate $3,475 to React for Ryan. These kids raised those funds in 4 hours at the bottom of my driveway. So along with my son, Liam Fitzmaurice, who's a Tinley Park first responder, I want to thank the community as a whole for their continued support, because we certainly couldn't do it without them. And I also want to thank the trustees that came out. Trustee Galante, Trustee Mueller, Trustee Brennan, Trustee Brady. And I want to also thank Clerk Therian, Mike Glotz, not only for their support, but also for their very generous donation. I also want to thank Pat Carr for coming out, Dave Niemeyer for your donation, along with former Mayor Ed Zabrocki. Mike also, by the way, came out again this year and grilled for the first responders, because we do that. I want to thank Robinson Engineering for their generous donation, Burke Mateus from Pops for his generous donation, Paul O'Grady, Dan McMillan from Orland Park Porsche, and Piatone Realty. And I also want to thank Rosalind Shaw and Ken Shaw for their generous donation from Rosalind's physical therapy business. I want to thank Adrian, the Rock Lady, for collaborating with Kira on making a permanent lemonade stand sign for her. It's perfect. And I want to thank Jennifer Mena for her professional photography services once again this year. And she also helped make T-shirts for the kids as well with Adrian. Again, I want to thank Chief Reeder. Thank you so much for your support and, having the fire trucks, roll up. The kids love that. And we really appreciate the support. I want to thank Chief Walsh. Thank you so much. Thanks for coffee and donuts. And thanks for having the police come out there. The kids really enjoyed that. We were very excited this year because WGN came out with a film crew. And they filmed for about 45 minutes or so. And the kids actually ended up on the news 9 o'clock that night. So it was really exciting for the kids. And it was nice to have, Tinley Park on the news with such a great event, with community participation. So again, thanks everybody. If I forgot anybody, I'm sorry, but thank you so much. We really appreciate it, and we really hope to see everybody back again next year.
Thanks.
Good evening. It was great to see some new police officers sworn in tonight. What's the breakdown of the study that we had as far as police officers? I know I'm not sure if we're still shorthanded or not. What's the breakdown now? Are we fully staffed or not? I don't know who can answer this.
Yeah, we still have a few that we're trying to get hired on, so we're still 3 down from where we budgeted for this year. So
Okay, so we're only 3 down?
3 down for our budgeted amount, correct.
As far as the Northwestern study is,
Well, it's not the full 13 officers for the Northwestern study, because it's over a period of years. So this year, we're still down, for this budget year, we're still down 3 officers.
and the Northwestern study was how many?
Well, it was 13.
13?
Down, but we're doing it over a period of years.
Okay.
We're also dealing with retirements, also.
Yeah, correct. Trying to word this the right way. Okay, so the study called for how many per year, the study said we're 13 down for how long? Or basically they say we could have used 13 more on this basis, and then we're still trying to work from it. I'm just trying to get this figured out here.
What we're doing now is we're going through the hiring process. It's a long and arduous task. We're trying to hire as quickly as we can. We have 5 officers, those 3 that were here, plus we have 2 more that are still in field training. Because of this, the amount of training officers we have, that's the maximum amount we can train at one time. We haven't had 5, usually it's 3, but because we're trying to get officers on the street, we have 5 in training right now. And then we are going to exhaust the list that we have now, and we threw another list. We had another test that we want to start working off of immediately. So we're in the process, we're trying to speed it up. It's just a long process, and we can only train so many at a time.
Okay,
That's what's
so
going on.
we do have the money if we wanted to hire all of them, or no?
I can't answer to the money. I'm just saying, we're trying to get as many on the street as we can.
Okay, I'm totally in full support of all law enforcement and Tinley Park. I'm not anti whatsoever, like a few people are on social media. I'm just trying to figure out what, where we're at in the process. Also, there's a lot of people on social media talking about crime in Tinley Park. Crime's all over the place. It's all over. So I really get sick and tired of hearing about, oh, we need this and we need that. So I was just asking, where we're at as far as the study and hiring. I'm in fully support of everything that Tinley Park Police does.
Appreciate that. The village has been working with us, with the police department, to get the bodies on the street. One of the problems is we can only train so many at a time. We have those numbers in there. I have the stats for the crimes for the last 5 years. There's nothing new. I think what's going on, and I talked to the assistant village manager and village manager yesterday about this, we're trying to be transparent, let everybody know what's going on. And sometimes we need to put something out there to say it's the same as it's been. We don't want people to be panicking what's going on because we're letting people know more that's what's going on. Sometimes not knowing is a good thing, but we're trying to be honest and say this is occurring in our village. Like I said, in other villages as well.
All right, thanks, Chief, because people are saying, oh, crime has spiked in Tinley Park. Well, the people are saying this, I asked them, show me the numbers, so.
Yeah, I got them right here.
All right, thanks, Chief, I really appreciate it, thank you.
Mr. Green?
Hey, how you doing? I just have one question. Where are we with the Melody Square agreement?
Dave, do you want to handle that?
Dave, why don't I, want me to take that one? Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, as you probably read, and as the village has publicized, the village is pursuing, a different type of, development on that property with elements of, some of the Melody Square people. We haven't, we don't know exactly the full team, but, the managing partner, I guess, or the managing or the president of both Melody and this new proposal are the same. So we're moving along. It's going to be a long process.
Right.
And we're moving along, trying to acquire the property from the state.
Because we are gonna get the state to do their due diligence before we get involved with that, right?
We're working through that with the state right now.
Yeah, because I just want to see them treat this as a new project. I understand it's like a total different thing, but I just want to make sure that it goes through the proper channels and is not just getting shoved through. That's all.
We've been working around the clock with them and continue to do so.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks, Jim. Item number 20. May I have a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss the following? A, the appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance, or dismissal of specific employees of the public body or legal counsel for the employees of the public body or legal counsel for the public body, including hearing testimony on a complaint lodged against an employee of the public body or against legal counsel for the public body to determine its validity. B, litigation when an action against affecting or on behalf of the particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting. C, the purchase or lease of real property for the use of the public body, including meetings held for the purpose of discussing whether a particular parcel should be acquired. D, the setting of a price for sale or lease of property owned by the public body. And E, discussion of minutes of meetings lawfully closed under this act, whether for purposes of approval by the body of the minutes or a semi-annual review of the minutes as mandated by section 2.06.
So moved.
Have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night.